Rapid exit's clear.
Let's see what we can do. Sorry if I don't talk much, I'm going to be pushing as hard as I can to try and make up some positions.
Okay Rob, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. V14.
No, he will be in the midnight one, or the midnight my time one, but I think it's 11 AM GMT race.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Try and aim to get us back into the top 10 at some point.
Your lap time was 2:05.03. You need to find a 10th in sector 3.
Thank you to everyone who's tuning in.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Sorry if I don't talk too much, guys. I'm going to be pushing as hard as I can to try and make up as much time as I can.
Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. That was a 205.20. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Your lap time was at 205.17.
Can't refuse to turn there.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Still watching. Trying to climb back up. It feels so. It's not terrible, but it's down on straight line speed.
You've just done a 206.00. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 40 Celsius. You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 1. Last lap was a 205.01.
That time around you were 2 seconds quicker than the car ahead.
Thanks, Steve.
E14.
So I'm not talking much over.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. That lap time was 205.43. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Well, Mick Kraken ain't happy.
Happens.
Is you now approaching the joiners a while ago?
Yeah.
And that, well, I got a message from him just saying, glad I didn't join Velocity when you had Matt Morris in your team. Absolute fuckwit. Wrecks Porsche in front of us and then caused me a fuckwit and reckoned he didn't touch him blaming netcode. By the way, we were leading 12-hour in top split in today's race, and not only did he destroy, but won't own it. Unless you remove him, I will treat Velocity with complete disdain. I am furious.
1.2 seconds off the pace.
And he showed the PMs where Matt was abusing him and that. And I just told him the story, gave him the boot a while back now as he caused too much shit within the team, giving people headaches. And then he was like, why is he driving an AMG with Velocity on it? I'm like, his dad owns Velocity magazine, so when I kicked him, the sponsor went with, hence why we're now known as Valkyrie Sim Racing. And he's like, makes sense now, you made the right call. Sorry for my rant.
That's all good. I'm sure you didn't take any of it to heart anyway.
No, I just said, all good man, it's alright, I know what he's like.
Sector 3
He's threatened to bash me too.
off the pace.
Yeah.
He was like, wow.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 0.32 off the pace. You've just done a 205.89. Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
This is second split.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 42 Celsius. Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
We were up in second at one point, unfortunately. One of our drivers just lost control for like half a second. Into a wall he went. It's like 15 minutes of repairs or so. So I'm now trying to claw some of the time back. Hey BG Sim Racer. Oh sorry, Sim Gamer.
Sector 3 is 0.44 off the pace. You've just done a 205.64.
On your left. Hold your line, clear left.
Blue flag. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 20 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Blue flag.
Yeah, I'll check that out once I get across the mountain.
Sector 2 is 0.9
Oh, okay,
off
cool.
the pace.
I didn't see that. Hope I didn't do anything. So the there's two different time slots. So this is the Aussie friendly time slot, and then there's another one which is GMT friendly. And hey, Devin, how you doing, dude? This is the Aussie friendly one. So the UK/Europe friendly one is midnight my time, 11 AM UK time,
There's an
and
incident
that's
in
going to be
Hell Corner. Your lap time
the one
was
that's
205.91.
televised.
The gap ahead
It's all
is
good,
now
Devin, all good. I
19
wasn't sure whether it
seconds.
was you or not, so thank you for the follows, everyone. Oh, well, thank you for everyone who's watching and all the follows. It's much appreciated. When I get back around to the straight, I'll have a look. Oh, shit. Oops, it easy.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 44 Celsius.
Thank you, Devon, for the raid. It's much appreciated, my friend, and thank you to
Sector 2
everyone who
is
just followed.
1.3 off the pace.
Left side, clear left.
Really went in there a bit hot. Yeah, Max and Lando will be doing the UK friendly time slot, the European one. So it's I think it starts midnight my time. We just decided to do the Aussie friendly one, so not all of our drivers were dying the next day, sort of thing. And plus, you know, that
Sector 3
midnight
is
one for us
0.33
wouldn't
off the
finish
pace. That
until
was 206.43.
I guess midday next day, maybe if we're lucky. So yes, you know, it's a long night for people. So, and it wasn't that long ago. We only just did the 24 hours.
Okay,
so
Rob, you Gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 19 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
It's very easy to make mistakes around here. So I was hoping to race here, but obviously it is what it is.
Your lap time was at 2:05.68. Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace.
There's half distance.
Okay, Rob, we're at the halfway point. We estimate 39 minutes of fuel left. The gap in front is now 18 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace.
Doing well, bro.
Thanks.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius. That was at 2:05.06.
Thank you, everyone who's still watching.
The gap in front is now 16 seconds.
Hey Oscar, how you doing, dude? Yep, see, yeah.
The gap in
And
front is
Mon?
now 15
I think
seconds.
that's thumbs up, but I'm not sure.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 40 Celsius.
Whoops.
Sector 3 is 0.32 off the base. That lap was a 205.37.
Okay, that's cool, dude. It's good you get along with me.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 14 seconds.
Oh wow, because that's pretty impressive, mate. Thank you, Meet the Seed, I think that says. Thank you for the follow, it's much appreciated, my friend.
The car ahead's pitting.
Oh cool, yeah. How did you know that?
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Hey Alex, how you doing, dude? That's fair enough, dude.
Incident in El Corner. Looks like it's Clements. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
Okay, cool. It was, yeah. We had 2 laps to set a quality time. So I assume it will be the same for tonight's race
Track
as well.
temps increasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
Hi Alex, it has been, it was going a lot better. We were up I think I started the car 18th, and by the end of my first double stint, I got us up to third.
Looks like it's Williams. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. B12. That last lap was at 205.08.
One of my
That's good
teammates jumped
consistency.
in
Keep it up.
and kept us in third, and then another teammate got us up to second, but then unfortunately made just a slight little error and put the car in the wall. And we had about 15 minutes worth of repairs, so I've jumped back in and try and get as high as I can.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Clements behind is pitting. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Track temp's increasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
The track temp's going up again. It's going to be fun.
That lap was at 205.76. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oops, damn it. Stanley went into third there. First.
Clements behind is pitting now.
Didn't he just pit?
Last lap time was at 207.14. There's an incident in L corner. We think it might be Clements. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Thank you to everyone who's still tuning in.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace.
12 laps though for now. Doing a double.
Don't know. You wanted to jump back in, Jamie?
Sure, I'll baby it around
Sector
the
2
track
is
for another stint or
0.6
two.
off the pace.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. That's much appreciated. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. I haven't got as much straight line speed. Oh, shit.
E12.
Jamie,
Sector 3 is
when I come in,
0.6 off the
you do a
pace.
stint,
You've just done a 206.00.
and then Chris, if you do a double, and then I'll just do to the end.
Sounds like a plan.
Can do.
Cook 'em. So yeah, usually I'd be in 6th at the top of that hill, but yeah, not even out of 5th. So we've lost a bit of straight line speed, but some of that will be fixed when I pit in a few laps. I was just pushing a bit too hard, trying to catch back up. So it is what it is, though. Yeah, when my teammate crashed, I took full repairs, but
Sector 2 is 0.9
that damage on
off
the right was what was left from the full repairs, and then the damage at the front is where I tapped the wall before.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 47 Celsius.
It's just getting hotter and hotter.
That
Thank
was
you for the follow.
206.33. There's an incident in Hell Corner. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Nuno F, I think is how you pronounce that. Thank you for the follow, my friend. It's much appreciated. It is, yes. I mentioned at the start of the stream that you're going to see a beautiful rendition of Wales on ice when the temperature gets up to 50. So, hope you will enjoy it.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I think someone around here is cooking something nice because I can smell it. Either that or something in my PC's melting, one of the two. I'm not joking, it's going to be that bad, so... Cool. Nino F, cool. So I'm at the end of this stint, I'm going to jump out. One of my teammates is going to do a stint, and then one of my other teammates is going to do a double, and then I'm going to drive to the end. So.
There's an incident.
Yes,
in
let's hope it
corner.
doesn't.
Looks like Williams, sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. That was a 206.35.
Yeah, the highest I had was 52, but yeah. But at least anything above 50 and it's basically just going to be like driving on ice anyway, so... Whoopsie daisy. Tyres are starting to tell me to piss off.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yes, Scott, that's what we've done. We've set up the car so that it's better during the heat, basically. So that means it's a bit slower during the colder conditions, but yeah. You spend a fair amount of time in this heat, so I'd most be able to get it into the 204s if we didn't have the front end damage, but yeah. It is what it is, so just keep pushing. Well, not quite that hard.
9 miles.
You've just done a 206.26. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Left side. Clear left.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. Just done a 206.90. Sector 3 is 0.46 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace.
Right side. Clear right.
Thank you to everyone who's still watching. It's much appreciated. Hi Lian Glass, how you doing, dude?
Your lap time was 209.23. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yep, it's really 12 hours. About 3 weeks ago there was a 24-hour race. So yeah, I'm doing it with a couple of teammates. Obviously I couldn't do it by myself, although some people are doing it by themselves. Or with themselves in the case of Matt Malone.
0.6 off the pace.
He's got a Smurf account, so he's going to run half the race on his main account and then the other half on his Smurf account. So. Oopsie daisy. Keep pumping up the laps. I definitely recommend it. It's not cheap and it's got quite a hard difficulty level, but it's most if you like in motorsports, it's definitely worth it. Like the racing, even in like rookies can be a bit hit and miss, but the racing is always really good. Can sometimes be frustrating, but it's always good. Yes, it's
that lap time was 205.95. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace.
It's subscription, but you also have to buy the cars and tracks. So yeah, depending on where you live, and depending on whether they have to add digital taxes or not, prices can vary. So, but like you don't have to buy all the cars and all the tracks straight away. So especially with like rookies and D-license, they tend to do a track rotation, so it's as cheap as possible for people who are just joining up. And as you purchase more cars and tracks, depending on what you want to race, they start giving you a discount. So I think I haven't got everything because I don't do oval, but I think I currently, whenever I purchase something, I get a 40% discount. I think it's 40. It's either 20 or 40. I can't quite remember which, but yeah, it's all definitely worth it. At least in my opinion. Like, there's lots of games out there, and this one isn't perfect, but I think for racing, which is what you want to
second off
do
the pace in sector
if you're
2.
going to be doing playing any of these games, it's most definitely the best for the racing. And I've dabbled in the other ones, but yeah, it's
5
just...
laps so far.
Thanks, Steve.
You've just done a 206.48.
Well, I've got my graphics turned down, so I'm on low for most because I'm recording as well as streaming. So I'm recording on the graphics card, and I'm recording at 1080p at 60 frames a second. So and I'm running triple screens, so my GPU is, you know, pretty used sort of thing. So it does look
Got 10 minutes
better
of
than
fuel
it
remaining.
currently does. It does look better than it currently does when you've got the settings all whacked up to max. So.
Sector 2 is
Yeah,
0.8 off the pace.
they try and cover as many bases as they can. Obviously, if you've got a really beefy PC and you're not streaming and or recording like I am, you can whack it up to max and not have any problems. But yeah, like I said, I've got to cap mine a bit because otherwise it goes through the floor and I get stutters. And, it turns into a slideshow, which isn't fun when you're going around a corner. So. No, but like it really depends on what you want from a game. Like
Sector 3
visuals are
is
fine,
0.7
but
off the pace. That lap time was
like
206.15.
GT Sport, Forza, and all that are pretty shit with everything else. You know, like they look awesome, which is fine, but a lot of the time you're more paying attention to, you know, your lines and stuff like that in these sort of races. Because obviously it gets very competitive because the driving is just a lot better. Like, admittedly, there's still shitheads, but not quite as many as there are in like Forza and GT lobbies and stuff. But yeah, I get what you mean. Like the graphics aren't as good as some of the other ones, but it really depends on what you want from the game, sort of thing. So like, I play this game because I feel it's the best for the racing, and the not having, you know, the best graphics in the world doesn't particularly bother me. So it never really has. Like, I play most of my games on low anyway. So but I'm sure if you've got a PC beefy enough and you have everything whacked up to max, it will look better than it currently does. But yeah, it really depends. Like, if you want graphics and stuff, there's most other games out there that would be better. But yeah, like, it really depends on what you want and how beefy your PC is. Because unfortunately, that does play a role nowadays, especially with the more and more stuff that iRacing are
Just
adding.
gonna grab some dinner.
Right,
Good job on the stint, man.
thanks, mate.
is 0.5 off the pace. That lap was a 206.45. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace.
Ooh, that was close. True, yeah, no, they make money, but don't forget they're not bankrolled by
Okay, Rob. We estimate
like a
you've got 5
publisher
minutes
like
of fuel
EA
remaining.
or whatever. So you know, like Forza and all that have a lot more money behind them than places like iRacing do. And obviously the way they laser scan the tracks, etc. isn't cheap, so... It's one of the reasons why a number of real-life races jump on iRacing, because it's so realistic to real life when it comes to the tracks and stuff, so...
Left side. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Coming in this lap, Jane.
No worries.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 2.
Sure, I'm back before the review stage.
Cool, cool.
Good luck, man. Well done, Mark.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, dude.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Disengage limiter. 100 meters. 50 meters.